Hello, probably no one, and welcome back to What I Think. So, today I got a video that has happened very close to me. It happened at a putt-putt down in Memphis. If you grew up around my town, around here, down in the south, Memphis-ish, around there, you would know what putt-putt is, and you've probably heard this story already, but I'm going to cover it anyway. So, first, for the people that don't know what putt putt is basically a Chuck E. Cheese, but better. Like they serve food, they have games, but it's like they have laser tag and also a mini golf. They also have a driving range out back, so that's cool. So they basically got stuff for the whole family. It's why it's called a family fun game and not just a kids fun game. So like usually when I was little, they would take my mom or dad would take me down there, and if my mom took me, she would just be there with her friends, and their friends would bring their kids. So I'd just hang out with them. But when my dad would bring me, it would either just be me and one of my friends, or me and my sister, and we would just go and hang out, and he would go to the driving range. And it's kind of expensive. It's not that bad, and it's just a little bit more expensive than Chuck E. Cheese, but the food is also better than Chuck E. Cheese. But rip Chuck E. Cheese, and rest in pieces, Chuck E. Cheese. But now I might have to even say rip to Putt Putt after what happened. Let's take a look.
Now, in video posted on Facebook, you can see dozens of teenagers throwing objects at employees, spitting on people, and destroying property. Memphis police were called to the scene. Investigators say the business reported parents were dropping off kids in the parking lot until there were more than 300 people at the business. After someone threw a firework in the crowd and caused a stampede, the business decided to close without issuing refunds. One 13-year-old was issued a juvenile summons for disorderly conduct.
So as you saw right there, they were dropping off kids in the hundreds. 300 kids, kids and teens, all there, and it must have like just opened. I mean, I didn't read all about it, but it must have like just opened. And as you heard, they were telling them, "Hey, we have to close, and we can't refund you." So what did they do? They started trashing the place. And my ma told me that when she read the article on some other news page, it on TMZ. Yeah, TMZ covered it. I'll show an article from them in a sec. But they were talking about how they were ripping up plants in the front yard, and you saw kids jumping into the pool, not the pool, the lake that's out there. Real quick before anyone like hops on my head, this is still my gameplay, but I decided to try out keyboard and mouse, and it sucked, and I change it later on. But anyway, kids were like jumping into the bumper boats. Yeah, they got little bumper boats and stuff like that. It's a weird place, but golly, it's just a mess. One kid had to go to a juvenile's hearing or something like that. But let's see what Putt Putt had to say. We are thankful none of our golfing games family or customers were injured. Actively working with authorities. Going forward, all minors must be accompanied with a parent or guardian. So my question is, why wasn't that already a policy? A minor should be accompanied by a parent or guardian at all times. That makes no sense. Like, why would that not already be a thing? I mean, come on, man. This was just a disaster waiting to happen. You see, when I was a little kid, I didn't care. I was just like, oh, parents don't even have to watch us. But now that I'm older and I kind of understand how kids, and yes, even teens, because, like, I'm a weird kid, I could probably mess some stuff up, but I don't because I have home training, unlike these kids. And, like, geez Louise, that's just too much. Like, you're gonna do that much just because you can get a couple bucks back from a putt-putt? Really? Anyway, let's go to the TMZ article. Okay, so this is like way too much for me to read. I haven't been in school for almost half a year, So if you want to, you can pause the video. Well, it's probably gone by now, but you can pause the video and read it yourself, because I don't really want to read it, and do all that. But I know that it said like 300 to 400 kids and all that. Like, that's just how did y'all not know? Like, maybe I shouldn't bring 300 to 400 kids. I mean, I guess it wasn't at one time, but still, like, you were dropping off your kids when there was clearly already a ton of people there, and you didn't even think, Rona's still going around. Maybe I shouldn't, be here. But no. No, these stupid Karens will do all they can until they get their way. It's just the way the world works now. And now Putt may have to shut its doors permanently. That has not been said publicly, but as you can see from all the damages, I don't think they'll be coming back anytime soon, at least, because it's a mess. It's a real mess. People need some home training. That's all that's all I'm gonna say. Well, that's the video. I'm uploading the videos kind of later now. I mean, about 1 to 3 is now my upload schedule, instead of a video at 12 and a video at 12 and a video at just 12. It's now 1 to 3 ish, give or take. So yeah, that's what I think.